and I haven't told this out in public before, but some years ago, that woman that God gave me's youngest son and his wife and family were going up to Sitka, Alaska for Christmas, where her folks are from. And they were going to be gone a couple of weeks, and they wanted us to look after their cat. And so we said, okay. So every day we went over there and we made sure the cat was fed and the litter box was cleaned up and everything. And this little cat, when you walked in, was so lonely, he just rubbed against your leg. You could hardly walk across the room because he just wanted some attention because he was there all day by himself. And after a week or so of that, I knew that the cat was being ignored by the kids now that it's grown. When it was a little kitty, they played with it. So I called John and I said, I saw a thing in the paper that there's an adoption place out on the outskirts of town that adopts cats out. And how about I just take the cat out there, since the kids are ignoring it and everything, while they're gone, and they'll adopt it out. He said, good idea, do it. So I called them, and they said, well, I'm sorry, we got a 65 cat wait list. So, as Andrew Womack would say, in my lightning fast mind, I thought, well, I'll call the Humane Society. So I called them and told them I had this cat that I wanted to bring out. And so they said, well, is it your cat? Lie number one. No. Oh, I'm sorry. No, that was good. I said, no. They said, oh, so it's a stray. I said, yes. That was number one. They said, have you walked around the neighborhood to see if it belonged to anybody? Yes. Okay, you can pray for me later. And so they said, okay, bring it on out. So I took the cat out, and I had to fill out some papers, which reiterated some of those things I told them. So there was number life, 3, 4, 5, whatever. Gave him the cat, went out, got in my car, started to leave the parking lot, and I was feeling bad about it. So I called Georgie. I said, I shouldn't have done this. I feel so bad. She said, well, then go back and get the cat. So I turned around, went back in to get the cat. I said, can I have the cat back? No, we can't do that. We have to keep it 7 days and give the owner time to come and claim the cat. I said, okay. And they said, now you can come back after 7 days, and for $90, you can have the cat. I said, for $90? Why? And she said, well, then we have to check the cat over and inoculate it, and everything, and then you can have the cat. I said, okay, thanks. So I walked out. Now, this was about a week and a half or so before Christmas, maybe a week before Christmas. Well, that was like on a Wednesday or Thursday. Well, that Sunday, we were having church, of course, and it was the Sunday before Christmas, and we always had a supermarket that had a big deli. At 12 o'clock noon, they would arrive with all these big turkeys and spiral hams and all the fixings and everything, and we'd have a big Christmas dinner. Of course, when you do that, then the people in your church invite all their friends and family, so you have a full house or more. And anyway, so that Sunday morning, I get down there early, and I'm putzing around in the front lobby doing some things, and this couple come in that have been with us quite a while, an elderly couple, and the gal walks right over me and says, so you lied about your son's cat.
Merry Christmas.
My life flashed before my eyes. I said, Gloria, how did you know that? And she said, well, my daughter works at the Humane Society. And she said something about the cat had a chip in it. So they called your son. I said, oh my God, I feel so bad. And she said, well, that's okay. My daughter and her boss are going to come to church this morning. Lord, rapture me now. I got it. I mean, this is not happening. So you try to give a Christmas message when you know that there's two people out there that know your sin. And I'm the pastor giving the Christmas message, and I mean, I could not tell who was who. But then afterwards, when they pulled the tables out and everybody was eating, I could see who was with that family, and I kind of figured out. So I waited till they finished eating, and I went over, and I just got on my knees in front of those two ladies, said, please forgive me. And they started laughing and said, I want you to know, we've been laughing about this for the last 3 days. Everybody in that said, there were other people that wanted to come that worked at the place, but they had other obligations because it was a Sunday before Christmas. Said they all wanted to be here to see my face.
Think about that kid. They came and heard about Jesus.
Oh, they did. They heard about Jesus. But I want you to know, you guys have a chip.
That's right.
Your identification is in you
That's right.
Oh my gosh.
at all times, no matter what. That's your identity.
Yeah.
Even if we
Praise
don't
God.
know.
Where we belong